Brown, St.
My favorite pastime. We forgot the camera. Bob had to run all the way back to the campground to get the camera. Then Jason had to go to the bathroom. So poor guy, he still hasn't even sat down to his salad. But he'll catch up. Here he comes. Here comes.
Did we change seats?
Now he's going to get his salad.
Okay, I know that.
Anything to be done? Come Bob, come get you.
Mom, how are you?
Dead money, Mom. Gotta make sure we save some film for the fancy girls. You want a what?
Okay, let's eat.
Shut up, folks. Come and get it before we throw it away.
Careful.
I didn't know beans had seasoning.
These aren't these.
What do you better eat your heart out chicken? Just eat the ribs, honey.
Well. Here we are. Now this is vacation.
Yeah, Bob.
This is just the beginning.
Put it in your head.
My hip.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah! Y'all want to see Dolly put her hip in, don't you? Yeah!
No.
Yeah!
No.
Yeah!
No. Yeah. I'd love to. You put your right hand in. You put your right hand down. That's my good side. You put your right hand in. Go ahead, Dolly. And you shake it all about. Would you look at that fella grin? Yeah, do the you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Yahoo!
Okay, which part don't see me put in? My head? Cause that lady's a going goo-goo. That's right out there, yours. Backside. Yep. Okay, here we go, man. Do you put your backside in?
I love your daughter. Away, you rolling river. And forgot my Clementine.
Mr. Jimmy! Okay, folks, now.
Charlie's got his, Charlie's got hers. And Miss Flora's got hers.
What? Good thing we got the camera. Oh, look, Danny's loving this.
Now you're probably wondering, how do we select our volunteers? Well, we have some very specific reasons. Number one is on the basis of
It's talent!
his talent, yes. Number two on the basis of her beauty. Her beauty, of course. Number three,
Bravery!
bravery, yeah. And number four is on the basis of
Intelligence!
folks, take a bow. Musicians are fanfare, please.
Direct from a record breaking 3 days at the Birthday Joffrey House in Focus. Hello.
Six bits, come on, let's go. I'll be there in a minute.
The Pioneer Hall players are privileged and proud to present a presentation of such preponderance and purity.
I'm coming.
The portrait of a patriot, a purposeful pantomime of pomp, pageantry, and halo, and magical picture to the past and present.
Okay, Claire.
The Ballad of Davy Crockett.
Oh, I'm telling you, stories hot.
Yeah,
Oh, dinner?
No, there it's all.
It ain't any more than bad bear jokes and you'll end up just like one of your relatives.
Andy, how could you do that to my next of kin?
Hold on, Elvis, understand? I got us a dancing act. Hey, right, left, smiles, hey, the back down. And take it away.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What?
I said hold it.
Got it.
What are you supposed to do? This is supposed to be a can-can dance, not a can-can dance. Bring on the can-can dancer. All right, now let's see if she can dance.
Who cares?
A 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's perfect. That'll just make my Wild West show.
Oh, I don't know. I thought that last act was kind of...
How can I thank you for all you've done?
Or nothing, ma'am. That's what us legends do.
Hey, I'm Mary Dennis. All right. Okay, guys, listen up. That new can-can dancer is supposed to kiss that there bear. I can't do that.
Somebody's supposed to kiss whoever she wants, and that's me.
Nope, that's me.
No, that's Sal. It's a real friendly show.
I'm sick. I'm dying. I'm sick and dying.
He was a child in the land of the free. He is so He better do something. He's dying.
He can't die. He's my hero. Oh.
How can we thank you for all you've done?
Or nothing, ma'am. That's what us legends do.
Gee, Dave, we're gonna be in a mighty sad state here without you, but I guess we'll just have to grin and bear it. Tolerated.
I'm a-going. Folks, did Davy kick the bucket?
No.
He did too.
No, he didn't. He just turned a little pale.
On a joke like that, we need to end this pageant, but we can't without bringing out the star of our show, Davy's Angel, the star. participants, we have an award for bravery. Above and beyond. This is our best engine ever. This is Mike, our Texas Ranger. Mike, turn around, show everybody back your head. Everybody see Mickey Mouse there in red? Mike, you did such a good job. We're going to make you an honorary member of the Pioneer Hall Players and give you all the rights and privileges we have, and we don't have any. So let's have a real big hand. And our fearless Indian brave, Carrie. Can dancer Jill! And last but certainly not least, the star of our show. Let's have a big hand for Dan, everybody.
Dad, don't ever put that videotape away. It's here.
We'll make lots of copies.
Which one is mine? Is this yours? That's yours. Oh, that's mine. No, that's Jimmy.
Can I sit on this? I love it.
Well, Barry. Hey,
Hey, man, get wet bugs. Hey, what would you, man?
If the next person here is what we're going to do up there.
where are you? Okay.
Right, Sherry?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's some paperwork.
You can tell this is mine.
Oh, this is the magic kingdom.
So we got a lively group.
Are you here, Bob?
I'm here.
I can barely see you.
Yeah, I'm here. That's your grandkids over there creating havoc on the beach.
Right, I'll write them. Yeah.
Wait! Who's in there now? This is in there, Bob.
What are you supposed to be saying?
Light show on water.
No.
Yeah.
Here we are, Universal Studios. It's a lovely morning. Nobody should be up this time.
I'm waiting taller.
I know, and you're tall. And
Yeah.
it is.
It's like a beacon. Oh, just go past it. This is right
follow
here.
you.
Please return to your site. You are parked in the no hover area. All passengers who wish to exchange areas.
3, 2, 1. Left off.
Hey, Bob, you don't have to walk so fast. I'll be leaving. I want to enjoy licorice.
Yeah, Dave. What's that? Don't worry. Don't you want to get out there, can't
All right, stop showing your leg off.
This is really pushing me now. No, they don't chase the snake. Ain't Bill. What do you guys want to do next? You can do next. This is good.
Ow!
I need to look at tour.
Yeah. Hey, guy. Good-looking kid. Wants it. Still looking for that sucker, eh? Okay.
got that you want to bang it.
Got a book. Got a book. One hit the one right, got a book. Come on, Grandpa.
Area, and those first two cars driven by Harrison Ford in Blade Runner. The Red Coyote car, the TV show Hardcastle and McCormick. Get up around the bend, you're going to see a whole lineup of colorful vintage automobiles, beginning with the police cars up here. They were all used in the blockbuster film Dick Tracy, starring, produced, and directed by Warren Beatty. Off to your left are our production bungalows. That's the office space used by production companies, and right now, Flipper. Now they're making Flipper the movie, and that'll be swimming into a theater near you later this year. Anyway, we've just entered a small portion of our anyone scene of that film. Also on the right, a couple of silver space pods from the 1986 production, Flight of the Navigator. The first one has an opening in it. That's for the actors to get in and out of. The second one is a solid flight pod for the in-flight sequence to be hung in front of a blue screen. But look across the canal to get a behind-the-scenes view of the homes over there in Residential Street. First thing you notice.
Hi everyone, my name is Tony, and this is the Special Effects Workshop, where the wizards of arts and technology create the illusions that come to life on the screen. Now it all starts with a storyboard. Then miniature sculptures are made, and those are used as guides in creating the full scenes were filmed in front of a painted flat on the studio backlot, or a baby chased the kid along 100 feet of fake railroad track. Then 6,000 hours of labor went into the construction of this 1-ton model train, and a detailed miniature set to go along with it. Now the speed of the live actors and that of the miniatures had to match, so the steam train was really powered by a computer-driven cable system, so we could adjust its speed to match the movement of the actors we filmed. And the square object in front of the train, you can go into our special effects shooting stage. Is that right? Well, thank you, Auntie. That'll be your next stop on the tour. You can just turn and go right through the open door.
Now, in the original movie, all these elements were shot and assembled on film. Today we're using video so that you can see the results right away. Now we're going to see the playback of this completed scene just as you'd see it at the movies.
Don't forget, save some for Grandpa. mine?
Body surfing. They can take two companies of body surfing. They can bring two. Yeah, she's got it.
Hey, wait, I still got my...
Jason, look at the camera, Jason. Jason.
Where's my mom?
One more fly. Where are you going?
There's three of them. Bob and Sherry got one, Mom got one. She just put with this. We got this one here.
Whatever.
They're only good in this pool. You can't use them for the big waves. Got three of them. You don't need one for the big slides, though.
See if
Yeah,
you need
no,
it.
no, you can keep them. But when you get out, you have to wait in line for it. Get one.
Everybody go get it.
This is the best place.
How was it?
Wonderful.
Did everybody leave you?
No, I got off and let the girls.
I get the boat. other thing?
Come eat now. Don't we go snorkeling? Here, I'll make some sandwiches. So sticky out.
Yeah, I see that. She's ready for it.
Yeah, I didn't think she... I tried to get her out there before and she wouldn't do it. She got out like... See, I tried to get her into the 5-foot mark. So it was like up to her neck. She wouldn't do that.
You better get out there, Bob.
I'm getting numb.
You got her wound up now.
I know, it took me a while to get... It took me so long to get her going that I'm all...
Yeah, you're all out of it.
Yeah, but everybody's got to.
I know, that's what I was saying, yeah.
They told us when we checked in, cannot you had to go down there and get them.
Oh, she's out there with Jeffrey. Not yet. Oh, that's good.
Got 2 minutes.
That water's not getting any warmer. You can go in bodies and warm it up. See, now where Sherry's at, she's getting beat up.
What do you think, team?
Okay.
Prueba de...
Come down here. We can take a look at enough. Grandma and Grandpa have seen this. You can tell them about it. Here, goes underwater.
Hey, I'll meet you guys there, boss. Well, they gonna come up here? We're gonna start. They start over there, so we'll go up there and walk through the tunnel.
I'll have Jimbo. Take pictures. My mom's got the camera.
But, I don't know, ask Bob. Where is he going? What?
Have you been down in the ship yet?
No, I haven't.
It's really scary.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
Mr. God. I don't see Jeff. Where's Jeff? Oh, there he is. Those spears.
I saw one shark there. On a hammer
We'll see you at the other end. You have on like your shirt, your jacket.
Well, just kind of protect their body a little bit.
Hey, Sherry. Sherry's face is above the water. She can breathe.
Dawn lost her mask. She wants to do it again.
And I forgot to wave to you. And this was
No, you didn't.
Well, it's some other time.
when?
I think we had enough salt water. Oh, that's salty water.
Is it really?
Yes. Cool. It's very scary, but look. Did you get a picture?
Of you getting out?
No.
You can rinse the salt water off, Sherry.
You can look at the top of the fish.
Rinse the salt water off, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Pull that rope.
Yep, right over.
Don, get the salt water off.
Get the salt water off.
Right there. Pull the salt.
Right here.
Pull the rope right there.
Off your body.
Go ahead.
Okay, which is
Yeah, I rinsed it off already. Oh my god.
Alright, pull it off.
Is it cold? No.
Jeffrey, take off your thing first.
Yeah, John, take that off and do it again.
You want that? You want that?
Because you got paying attention to where everybody's at.
Water went down there.
So she had it.
Yeah, but I can see that.
We call her Snorkel Sue.
Snorkel Sue.
That's it.
That's my daughter.
Just wait a minute. We gotta cross the bridge.
Bye.
We're gonna go for big ice cream. Won't that be fun? You can go to
Yeah, and what goes in the ice and you go with the
Our experimental transportation system. Certainly the most popular is the Walt Disney World monorail system.
We're having fun. We're talking kinky.
Operates with the assistance of onboard computers.
Okay, everybody.
Making it one of the most
We're on the Hey, Jim. And we're getting ready to go.
Robin's runs. Let's make it one.
This guy's break. I want one. Brought me too many muffins.
You can have one. All the parking lots are still pretty empty. We ought to be able to wipe out a few rides before. We ought to be able to wipe out a few rides.
Where do we go first, Dad? I don't care.
Well, Jim's got to make dinner.
We're having an Easter egg hunt tomorrow. Dude, this is so cool.
I knew you'd enjoy that. Yeah, and this one right in there. This one, this big one.
Hey, Jace. Look at them things, Jace. Are they moving?
French bread! French onion soup! What else is French?
Never mind.
I want tacos. This way. Stop that. This way. You have to go back? Come on, Jason.
Here's my boy. Wave, Jace. It's Moroccan Tigger. They're rare.
See, must have got 3 of them one time. I'd like to have a drink.
We did that yesterday. We ordered something special.
I think they got a
What's that over there? Well, I think it's a Capulet. Ah! Yes, now wake him up there.
All right. We Capulets have no love for those Montagues. What we have, though, is a lot more class, right? Yeah. That's why upon hearing the name Montague, we respond with great verve and dignity, thusly. Na 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 na! So that fun leader rip, hands up here against your head. Come on, hands up against your head. Ready, nice and down. There you go. What's that white and measly modeling? Montague! Makes me feel warm all over.
Now, during this time, there are a great many fights, disturbances, and rumbles through our streets,
Yes.
but through it all, our municipal mind
Did nothing!
But what the he's
Nothing, yes.
Everyone, get excited. Now, there was only one thing that these two leaders could agree upon, and that was this: that it was unthinkable for a Montague. All right, Capulet. I can't hear you. All right, Capulet. Or a Montague. Whoever ever get married, because not only would the wedding reception be an absolute drag,
Oh, yeah.
but should a child ever come of this union, it would be nothing more than a capagoo.
Ew.
And that was unthinkable, so this was the rule that was never to be broken. But
For every rule there is a silver lining leading us to the hero of our story, and of course his name was Romeo. Romeo was very intelligent. But fortunately, we think that if he stood here acting like he wasn't very intelligent, and he's wrong, it's Romeo! Now, Romeo, don't worry, no one's going to make fun of you simply because you happen to be a Montague.
Grow up. Hi. Now, there are two sides to every cow. And on the other side of town, of course, there lived an extraordinary woman with an extraordinary name. Her name it was Edna. Edna, she was the most beautiful woman for as far as the eye could see.
Oh, yes.
Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright.
it seems she hangs upon the edge of night.
Don't look to your side and she'll lie down. Edna, give her a hand! Yay! Woo-hoo! Lovely. Right this way. Free camera. Free camera. That's all right.
Stand right here, face your adoring public. Now, it was true that Romeo and Edna had never met, right? Good. Because it just so happened that both the Montagues. All right, everyone, hands up, get ready. And the Capulets. Much better. We're attending a dance at the old Verona Gym. Everybody go bum, bum, bum. Oh, very good, yeah. Very nice. Now step right down this way. From across a crowded dance floor, Romeo and Edna's eyes met. Through their designer glasses. And they fell instantly and irreversibly in love.
I want to be loved by you.
Thank you so much. And there, those two crazy love bloods ran into each other's arms.
Go for it!
In
Slow motion.
All right, back up, back up. All right, film thing, you ready? And they ran into each other's arms. La la
And they held hands in a platonic fashion. Let me show.
They gazed into each other's eyes. That's gaze, not graze, man. Their lips were quivering with anticipation. And just then, Rip and Anita burst in on this scene. Burst in right here. They burst in. Nice burst. Anita said, how dare you?
How dare
You?
Not to get done, no riff bellowed. by the answer. And then they led them home. Romeo to the home of the Montagues. They're ready to home, the Capulets. Once separated, those heartbroken youths began to cry. Louder than ever before. In spite of this, their parents fell asleep. He's standing up again. Now Romeo and Edna realized their love was too strong for them ever to be kept apart, so they sneaked from their homes. They ran to the town square, where they embraced. In slow motion. You are so frisky. Where they embraced. Reunited, and it feels so good. Here we are. Here comes the romantic part. Romeo pledged his undying love. Oh. Well, they in turn pledged her undying love. Yes. And they both pledged allegiance to the flag, huh? It's a joke. We're English. Never mind. Well, they had so much to talk about. They talked about love. They talked about hate. They talked about, half an hour. Yeah. When suddenly, Edna said in a loud voice for the entire town to hear, she said, I would rather die than be apart from you. Yes, for real.
I would rather die than be apart from you.
Oh, let's hear it. Yes. Yes. Romeo realized that death is not proud nor practical, so he said, let's fake our deaths and they'll leave us alone for good.
Let's fake our deaths so they will leave us alone for good.
And he bit him on the neck. Hearing this, Edna wept uncontrollably. Excuse me, we've made a mistake. That's like a joke there, so well. So witness Romeo Montague. Na, 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 na. Wake up, Romeo Montague. Na, 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 na. And then the Capulet. And they faked their deaths by lying on the preposition death schmutter like this. On your backs, there you mistake. That's right. Right, on your backs, no funny stuff. There you go. On your other back. Sir, you're dead, you're not at the beach. There we go. They lay there with their eyes rolling back in their heads. Their mouths were wide open. Tongues were drooling out the sides. I bet you never thought you'd be doing that in the middle of the Epcot Center. Fortunately, night passed quickly. Whoa! Not much difference. Seeing the kids were gone, they ran right here to the town square, right there. They saw the sight of the children on the cobblestone and the parents were visibly shaken. The two parents, they shook their fists towards the heavens with rage, and they both cried out aloud.
Oh, Lord, Magda.
We'll save that for Sunday, all right? They shook their fists towards the heavens, and they both cried out aloud, how could we have been so blind?
How could we have been so blind?
If only we had a second chance.
Only we had a second chance.
That was so moving. And hearing this expression of pure love and remorse thoroughly overwhelmed our municipal mind. Did nothing! Rip and Anita, no, it was Romeo and Edna, they leapt to their feet. Yeah, they leapt up. Yeah, it's a miracle. Yes, in slow motion. They stood in between their quarreling parents. In between. You're color-coded. Come out of there, sir. Shoot! The two young lovers exclaimed, but we're alive. Great land of Goshen, a good lordy-loo, we're alive.
We're alive.
Whatever, we're alive.
Upon hearing this, Rick and Anita staggered forward in surprise. There you go. Oh, good, you should have staggered before. They looked at each other and smiled bigger than ever before and looked thankfully up to the heavens and dropped dead from the shock. Dropped it. Very nice. Oh, God damn, yes.
James, this left Romeo and the heads of their respective homes, and they called off this terrible feud by saying, enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
It certainly is.
Oh, yes.
And so, the Montagues and the Capulets and Romeo and Edna lived happily ever after, and the moral to our story is this. A mime is a terrible thing to waste. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We're the Old Globe Players. Come join us again right here on this very street at 2:15.
How's the water? Yeah, go. I won't go in with you. I'm not coming in. Dive right in there then. Yeah, no dive. I think they will.
You gonna tie it there or what? You okay? It looks like you were lost. You sure? You sure? Yeah, for the water coming. You going up?
Okay. Come on, Briggs. John, what did you think about that jump?
That was great.
It was great? Would you do it again?
Yeah.
Even if they didn't pay you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's go do it right now.
right here.
I like this here.
I got another color, the pinky one too. Pink and purple and yellow. I have my pink, purple, and yellow. Yeah, but you guys like these, huh?
Here, fill up this container with students. Okay. Let's see my brother.
Tell me about the bras that are unstamped. So is this? She's pretty good, yeah. I'm impressed.
Fine job,
Step
Captain.
on, watch your step.
Squeeze the guts out of it. So cute in those red ones. Those red ones are really hairy.
What kind of monkey is that, Jeff?
I like the red one. This one? $1 billion.
What is it, Jeff?
I don't know. It's not on the map.
What's the number here?
Maybe they call that a horse duck.
That's a Wendy duck.
Mom, look at this color. Tells you what it is.
Oh, it's a fence there. They knew the fence was there.
Look at that.
Isn't that something? You know, but it's That looks like a good idea.
Mom, they can swing
No, it's not like black.
You have the one right there.
No, there's a little bit of cotton.
What's it called, Mom? I didn't know this. Oh, I didn't notice those. Jason, come here. You're cute. It's only so close.
They make the noise of the balance line. Is that one alive?
What's over here?
I think he's got it in a wrinkle.
I think he's trying to pee. I think she's in the water.
Get up out there. How can you get over the back?
Look at that, not at you.
Get out of there. whatever they are. Birds.
Flamingos? Where's Danny at?
Right there, ahead of you.
Where is he? Danny? Okay. gaviota. Make a buzzing noise, Jim.
And live.
No, some of them will be white ibex, and then some of them will be they're native moths, but they're very
How you doing, pretty boy? He is pretty.
Yeah, he is.
Hi,
buddy. You got awful pretty color. Yeah, you got awful pretty color.
You can tell he's in the water because of this cattle hill.
Looking for quackers.
Oh, I'm gonna get you.
Did he leave, Sue?
Yeah. Can you tell by the look on your face?
Difference what they're feeding them.
Took one all the way down there.
Can you see him over to your left?
Yeah.
Dad, that's more of them
Oh, damn.
red birds.
Red birds. See the females? These are all males, and there's one female up there. Or I may be wrong.
They're all waiting for their turn.
They're all waiting for their turn.
That bird was over our head was called a spoonbill.
Spoonbill?
Love to see spoonbill, something like that.
Okay.
Toucans?
I know they.
Sherry's going to toucans. Which way can we go?
I kind of like to stay. I'll stay like around.
Quack, quack.
What kind of parrot is that?
Ay, eso te perdió un tigre.
He's in love with the one on the other side there. See over there?
Yeah.
Maybe them two separated so they will mate or something.
It might be, but he sure is interested.
Perdón, ya le allá adentro. Ah, no, perdón.
Okay, now, tell Tim you want to let him in the backyard.
He'll tell me take a fly and leave.
He's over the guy next door to Norm, my brother.
Yeah, he is.
He's got a friend that put his.
Oh, yeah?
And I guess it's close. He's got rocks and he's got fish.
Kind of bamboo area, really.
Looks like it's got two beaks.
It's a rhinoceros hornbill.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, that must be a baby then, huh?
And he's got the same colors as the other one. Look at on that top.
Or a female.
Now, seeing as how I've got Sinbad sitting here on my arm, I'm going to use him as an example to give you some idea as to how fast the world is moving. In 1980, the so-called experts made the claim that the green-winged macaw could not, and would not ever.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are we doing, Cameron?
I'm doing all right, thank you.
Good morning, Cameron.
Good morning.
The boat's coming. Yeah, this one.
Gotta dispose of our coffee.
Anybody else? Good.
What would I say?
Hurry up, we're waiting on you.
He said probably first bus didn't come. Grade is 12 and 3.
Who?
No. Come on.
Yeah.
Good morning.
You serious? You're totally serious?
Huh?
It's just like...
What are you going to put the rope here?
They'll be do that one.
Too rough?
Yeah, somebody told me that today was one of the things that worked out because people are going to come to the parade I went on before them because they needed like a party of one, you know, in the front row seat. So I was like, I'll go.
John doesn't have any lungs left.
Well, you're screaming out.
Well, nice one.
That passport there yet?
Yeah.
Kids in the front of them.
Jim and Jan are in the back of us, but don't lean around to take a picture or we'll start rocking.
Oh, you wanted to rock?
I'm not sure we need to go through all that there.
Stroller's here. Stand here.
She must be in the gift shop.
There's a party going on. Clap your hands! Now it's time for everyone. Come on, clap your hands! Let's break down all the walls. Clap your hands! We're gonna have a ball. Fun time, magic time, dancing in the streets. Mickey's here and Minnie's here. Come on, clap your hands. All our friends are back again, just to be with you. So come on down and gather round. Come on, clap your hands. Mickey Mouse, everybody! Now Goofy's goofy, that's no lie. He's likable, laughable. What a guy!
Golly, wow, I guess it's time to take my bow. Whoops.
Let's hear it for Goofy, everyone!
Thanks a lot.
We want you to walk this way.
Talk this way.
Walk this way. Very good. First we down, then we check. Sing a lot of chip and down. Look out now, here comes the greatest. Who is the greatest?
You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. Nikki, the one that I want. You are the one I want. Nikki, the one that I want. You are the one I want. The one I need. One I need.
Because she needs a friend.
I need a friend who can keep me satisfied. Who can keep me satisfied. You better prove that my faith is justified. Yes, I'm sure that deep
Donald, what are you doing? Yeah, Donald, it's not your turn. Well, we'll let you know. We'll call you. He's gonna be just fine. Hey, you hear that sound? All over the country today, people are dancing and singing to the rhythm of the Latin beat. It's hot. It moves, and once you're hooked, well, what else can I say except Chip and Dale? Sing it away, guys.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. I know you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. I know you can't control yourself any longer.
Roger, we'd love to have you join us, right, gang? Yeah, but now, Roger, this is a very hip show. Now, what can you do?
Tipid, hipness is no problem for me, 'cause I can hop. You got that? Hop. Capital H-O-P-P, hop.
Well, hopping is definitely hip.
And you know what's hippin' and hoppin'? Well, I'll tell you, if you're hip enough to listen. Sure. Hippin' and hoppin' is a bippin' and a boppin'. And guess what? I play the saxophone. That's right, the saxophone.
Roger, you don't.
But I do.
You don't?
I do.
Sorry, Roger, you don't.
I said I do. Listen, when I say I do, that means I do. You got it? Capital D-O-O-do.
All right, Roger. Hit it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
surprise. You know, this is Walt Disney World's 20th birthday. We're just full of surprises. Well, speaking of surprises, how you doing? Now, what's your name?
Kristen.
Kristen? Everybody say hi, Kristen!
Hi, Kristen!
Hey, that's pretty cool, huh? Hey, Kristen, tell me, how old are you?
9.
9? 9. Okay, we won't ask you where you're from. The United States, yeah. Okay, Kristen, tell me, now I was just wondering, I have kind of a personal question to ask you. Are you married?
No.
You're not? Well, am I your type?
No.
Oh, well, we try. Well, I think that's pretty funny, don't you, Kristen? Well, the reason I'm asking, Kristen, is because I'm not the greatest dancer in the world, but, well, I was kind of hoping that you could teach me a few moves. What do you say?
No.
You broke my heart, because I couldn't dance. You didn't even want me around. But now, I'm back to let you know I can really shake 'em down. Do you love me? I can really love. Do you love me? I'm in the groove. Say, do you love me? Do you love me? Now that I can dance, rush me down. Oh, work it out, baby. You know you're driving me crazy. With just a little bit of soul. Hey, but before you go, we have another 20th birthday surprise for you. A special 20th birthday t-shirt. All right, that's one size fits all, so I think that's going to be a perfect fit. And, a Roger Rabbit hat. Surprise! Were you surprised? Great, okay, Kristen, thanks for helping us out. You have a great day here at Walt Disney World, okay? Bye-bye. Everyone say bye-bye to Kristen. Give her a big round of applause. Oh, hey, look, gang, we have another picture.
Over here. Where's my lipstick? We're ready.
All right, now everybody say Mickey. Mickey! Well, you know, Minnie, I think I've seen you on the cover of Vogue. You know, we couldn't do a proper rock and roll show without the king. Incredible, ladies and gentlemen, right here on our stage. Yes, it's hard to believe, but here he is, the king. Goofy, your leg.
Well, since my baby left me, well, I found a new place to dwell. Well, it's down at the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel where I'll be. I'll be so lonely. Well, I'm so lonely. I'll be so lonely I could die. Well, it's one for the money, two for the show. Three to get ready now, go down, go on, don't you? Step on my blue suede shoes.
Let's help Goofy out.
Well, you can do anything.
Put those hands together.
Well, you can box my ears, step on my toes, watch me stumble and land on my nose. Well, do everything that you want to do.
Incredible. Well, you know, we are. You said it, Tom.
Anything your heart desires will come to you.
That's right, Goofy.
Like a bolt out of the blue.
Fate steps in and sees you through.
When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true.
Well, we have to go now. Thanks for coming out today. But before you go, we have another song for you. We had the time of our life. Oh, we never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and we owe it all to you. Just remember, you're the one thing we can't get enough of. You're the reason we feel such love, because we had the time of our life. Though we never felt this way before. Yes, we swear it's the truth, and we owe it all to you. Goodbye, everybody.
Mickey, Goofy, Roger Rabbit, and all the gang hope you've enjoyed this very special event. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day in the Magic Kingdom.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Coming here at nighttime, watch the parade.
Like, I like that.
Oh, we're gonna have to.
It was a good show.
Hi, Grandpa.
All resort
It's
area.
crazy how you can't
That's where
see
we're
it.
going. All resort area.
I know, why do they do that?
Take a picture from the later. But after about 5 minutes,
No, Wyndham was there. Look at that. Danny, we bought a quart yesterday. She left about
that sounds better.
This is all for children.
Seems to remind me of the last time we were here.
Keep us up there. Yes, Jesus.